Hola seekers, this is Kim and bienvenidos to your July 2021 reading, where we will be getting an overview of the month, seeing what main themes July will cover as well as the lessons this month will bring. And then we are going to look at the significant changes or shifts that will be occurring in July. So we know that some changes are in our control and some are very much out of our control. So we will be looking at both a change that will be happening this month that is out of our control. So this is a change or shift that is quite inevitable. And Spirit is being kind enough to give us a heads up in regards to it. And then we are going to look into a change that we can make happen this month if we so desire to do so. So this is a change that is very much in our control. And at the very end, we will simply see what we can look forward to for the month of July. So any good news or blessings that might be coming in for us. Oh, and my next pick a card will be about relationships for the month of July. So I will be looking into the relationship with self, your platonic as well as romantic relationships. So if you're interested in that, then please do stick around. I will try my very best to upload that video before the month of June ends, but you know, nothing is ever guaranteed, so we will see. So for this reading, I will be using El Tarot as well as some oracle cards, and I will also be pulling out some key terms, okay? So we do have 3 groups to choose from. Each group is a different reading. So for group 1, we have this stone over here with this image. For group 2, I'm so shaky, we have this stone along with this image over here. And for group 3, we have this stone along with this image. Okay? So as always, take as much time as necessary to choose your group. Pause the video if you need to. And whatever image or combo here calls out to you, then that will be your group. And the timestamp for each group is provided in the comment section down below. Okay, so now that you've chosen your group, let's jump into your reading. Let's go. Hola seekers who chose this combo over here. Welcome to your reading, where we will be looking into July of 2021. Well, the days have passed rather quickly, haven't they? So before we get into the cards, I would like to share with you the intuitive messages I picked up from solely connecting with the energy of this group, and I actually wrote it on a little post-it over here. And starting off, the first message I received was intuitively guide you. So I feel for the month of July, you guys will be asked to really connect with your intuition, or the voice of your intuition will be very loud and persistent this month. And so Spirit is just encouraging you to listen to your intuition and to let it guide you, especially in moments where you have to make some sort of decision. So when your logic is getting the best of you and you're feeling quite indecisive, follow that gut feeling, because it will come in very handy for you in the month of July. It will not disappoint. The second message was word of mouth. So this can mean that there will be a lot of chitter chatter in the month of July. It can be in a positive connotation or in a negative way. Spirit didn't give me much information in regards to that. So this might literally mean that some art or work that you have created will be exposed by word of mouth, or maybe your skills or your professionalism will be acknowledged by someone and shared to others by word of mouth, and that's how you get more recognition or popularity or positive exposure. On the other hand, this can denote rumors or gossip going on in the month of July, and information that is passed by word of mouth, it's not always factual. You know, there can be some misinterpretation, or there can be some twisting in the information or the words. So if you hear some rumors or some information gets passed down to you by word of mouth, again, I feel like following your intuition in regards to that information will come in very handy. Simply don't trust the information that comes to you by word of mouth so easily, or don't be so quick to make assumptions. Then we do have the message centered in the heart, or centered heart was the other message I got. So I feel like this month of July, it will be very important to connect with your heart space. And I feel that goes very much hand in hand with this intuitively guide you, because when we are connected with our heart space, that's when we are truthful. That's when we allow ourselves to be authentic. And that is when we are most connected with our highest self, thus with our intuition. So again, follow your inner compass and stay true to you. If something doesn't feel right, it's because it most likely isn't right. Or vice versa. If something does feel right for you, then it is most likely because it is. Overall, the underlying messages I'm getting with this one is stay true to you and trust, okay? Then we have the message before you know it. So if you have been asking when you are going to receive your manifestation, or when you are going to get certain news, or you have been waiting for something, Spirit wants you to let you know that this is coming in before you know it. So it does give me this vibe of don't worry about it. Everything is working as it is meant to. Everything is in divine order. You will receive your blessings, your manifestation, what you have been waiting for, and it will appear at its perfect timing. Then we do have the word rush. So this might literally be talking about an energy of impatience, wanting to rush things, and Spirit is coming through to let you know, hold up a bit, don't be so impatient, because there's no need to rush things, because like as we mentioned before, things are working in divine order and everything has its designed timing, and wanting to rush the arrival of an outcome or wanting to rush things really serves no purpose. It's counterproductive. It just causes frustration and anxiety and reduces your energy. So there's no need to rush is the message I'm getting here. And then we have we are always here. I do want to let you guys know that when I was connecting with the energy of this group, I felt an abundance of energy. It feels like you guys are surrounded by so many light beings, so many spirit guides, and they really wanted you to know that they are with you, that they are working with you, they are protecting you, they are guiding you, they have not abandoned you, they hear your prayers, they look after you, and they love you so much. I specifically felt the energy of one light being who felt very angelic to me. So if you do resonate or connect with angels, there is an angel working with you. And I just looked at the clock and it's 12:12, so maybe that's a number that you have been seeing often, or a number that you associate with a specific spirit guide or angel. And if that is the case, then that is confirmation that this spirit guide or angel is coming through for you guys in this reading. And the energy of this angel did feel quite feminine. Doesn't necessarily have to be that they're female. I'm not even sure if angels have a gender, but it's just representing the archetype of the energy, and it was feminine. This might only resonate with a few of you. If you do feel yourself to be a starseed, I did get the word council, and the energy I was feeling was that of being surrounded by a council. So these might be star beings or your star family that is coming through, and I don't know, it feels like preparation, like they are helping you prepare for a major shift or a major event that will soon be happening in your life. And they are pretty excited about this, pretty antsy as well. And so I feel it is very important for you to know that you are not alone in this journey. You have a lot of backup, you have a lot of support in the ethers or in the galaxies, and that they are making sure that everything works out perfectly and, like I already said, in divine order. Okay? For some of you in the month of July, there might be a third eye activation. So if you have been actively working on opening your third eye chakra, I do see this happening for you guys in the month of July, and this will help bring a lot of clarity and will help you also connect more with your intuition and get intuitive insights through clairvoyance, through seeing visuals or visions, or enhancing your manifesting abilities through visualization. Yeah, but that's all the messages I have for you guys. Now let's move into the cards. I tend to talk so much for the intuitive messages. I'm so sorry. Okay, but firstly, we are going to get the overview of the month. So what main themes this month will cover, as well as the lessons. And I also want to get like the main vibe of the month of July. But before I flip over these cards, I do want to pull out some keywords, and this will give us also information about the main themes of this month for you guys. Okay, is there any more? 1, 2. Okay. So we have offer, we have relationship, we have divine relationship is what I'm seeing here, rest, and we have create. These are beautiful energies right over here. And I'm noticing that this image you guys chose, they're actually two distinct flowers, but they're intertwining. And I noticed we do have divine relationship here. So I don't know, I just wanted to point this out because it was kind of giving me like relationship or like partnership vibes. But okay, now we're going to move into the cards. So we do have Salvador Dali, never make an appearance without controversy. Tap the unconscious and pray it isn't boring. Being Dali is inspiration enough. I am sorry if I'm pronouncing the names wrong. I looked them up beforehand, but I suck in general in pronouncing names correctly. I'm working on it. And then we do have epoch. Every journey is worth remembering. Okay? So first of all, I want to note this energy, the energy of an epoch. And I feel I'm pronouncing this incorrectly as well. But this is describing a period in one's life that is marked by a notable event. And I was getting that vibe at the beginning that there is some major change happening in your life, or some major event that will soon be happening in your life. And that's why there are so many light beings surrounding you at this moment, because it feels like the culmination of something. I just got this visualization of like a wedding preparation. There being so many people working behind the scenes, the caterers, the photographers, just so many people working to make this day very special, to make the celebration noteworthy and memorable. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting for you guys for the month of July. It will be a very memorable month, or there will be a very memorable day in the month of July. And then we do have this message here, never make an appearance without controversy. So again, there's this feeling of there being something that stands out. This might literally be saying that you will be standing out in the month of July. And if it's not in regards to a group of people or an audience, this might be denoting that for someone in specific, you stand out for them. So you will be getting the admiration, recognition of someone in specific if it's not people in general, or it can be both. I also feel like this is an energy of confidence. Be confident in yourself is what Spirit is asking you for this month of July. Things are happening for you guys in this month. You might be getting good news. As I said, you might be getting recognition. You might be getting some rewards or awards or an approval of sorts. And when you do receive this, believe it. Bask in the glory is pretty much what Spirit wants for you to do. Oh my goodness, and I barely noticed there is like this face here in the background. And I feel like this is pretty much representing the energy of Spirit or your spirit guide. Like I said, you are not alone in this journey. They are looking out for you. They are making sure that everything is working in divine order. We do have this hourglass here, and I believe this is the painter who did that painting of the clocks melting. So I feel like timing is very important for you guys. This is all about divine timing and divine order. Everything is aligning for you guys in the month of July. And then we do have the ants here, and that speaks to me about community. Again, it's that working together energy. And I feel like these ants are also representing spirit or light beings. They're all working together, are all coming together to work on this specific mission or working on making this specific event happen. because I'm getting like energies of angels, of spirit guides, of loved ones who have passed on, of like star beings, light beings, all coming together in a gathering, in this type of council, to put all the pieces together for you, to orchestrate this main event that is happening for you guys in the month of July. And then we do have tap the unconscious and pray it isn't boring. I feel like in the month of July, you're being asked to not downplay yourself, and also do not be afraid to dig deep, to get to know yourself on a deeper level, to allow yourself to come through authentically in the month of July. Basically, the message I'm getting here is never feel like you are boring, or that you will come off as boring if you just show up authentically. If you ever felt like you had to fake a persona or to try to be someone else because you thought that the real you didn't deserve the attention, that the real you will be boring, Spirit is letting you know that is not the case. You guys are not boring. You guys deserve all the attention and all the recognition. And if you are creators, your work also deserves that recognition and attention. And if you are creators, please always allow your creation to be a representation of who you truly are. Don't try to change yourself or even your creations to fit a mold or to complacent an audience or to please others, because this is about self-expression. So allow your true self to express itself through the work that you do. There is still a lot for you guys to uncover about yourself, about your potential, and about your talents or your skills. And creativity doesn't have to be only in regards to the arts. Creativity is about ingenuity. So wherever you allow yourself to be imaginative, to be a creator of sorts, where you create new things, come up with new ideas, that's you being creative. And then we do have being Dali is inspiration enough. Being you is enough. Who you are is enough. You don't have to try to be anybody else. You don't have to try. You are enough. Okay? With this hourglass melting, I feel like, what was the message? Before you know it, whatever it is that you guys have been waiting for, it's coming in. I can't be sure whether it's coming in for you guys in the month of July, but this is giving me an energy of soon, like real soon. Like the waiting period is finally over. Okay? Every journey is worth remembering. I feel like this month is going to be one worth remembering. Okay, but now we're going to move into the other cards. So these cards here will show us what major shifts or changes will be happening in July that will be out of our control, that are quite inevitable, okay? And I just want to note that these changes are for our highest good, are always in our favor. So we do have, we have balance, which is the Temperance card in the Rider-Waite's Tarot. And I like to note that this card rarely comes out. And I will let you guys know why in just a minute. And then to clarify, we have the Knight of Cups, number 22, the book. Okay. So I will start off with this Knight of Cups because I just looked over here at the key terms and I saw offer. So the Knight of Cups does denote an offer coming in, most specifically a romantic offer. But if you are not resonating with this being a romantic offer because you are already involved with somebody, this might be denoting that there is an offer coming in that sweeps you off your feet, that is something that you kind of been daydreaming about, that fulfills your childhood wishes. I'm getting like a giddy feeling. It's like you once wished for this upon a star and kind of forgot about it, or were hoping for it in the background, and then it's finally being granted in the month of July as some form of offer. because this is a knight, and the knight energy is about, you know, a knight in shining armor. It's something that comes, sweeps you off your feet, saves the day, and it's like a saving grace of sorts. And then with the book here, I'm getting like this fairy tale vibe. So it does feel like something that might be a bit unexpected to you, something that you, like I said, dreamed about it, but you never really thought it will come true. And then it comes in magically and surprisingly. Because we do have the balance card here, and this one feels very highly spiritual and divine, because we have, first of all, we have this figure here, which I am seeing as the spirit of the woods, and then we do have these two serpents or dragon-like serpents intertwining on this tree. And I'm seeing these two serpents as one representing the masculine and the other representing the feminine energy. And they're intertwining. So that's denoting union. That's denoting integration. And as this card says, balance. And whenever I look at this tree, it feels like the connection of the spiritual and of the 3D. So it's reminding me of that phrase, as above, so below. So it feels like alignment. Things are aligning for you, things that are in resonance with your heart, situations, people, offers that are in alignment with your heart, with your soul, are finally coming in for you in the month of July. And like I said, this is something that you guys have either been actively manifesting or have dreamed about at some point and really longed for it with all of your soul and heart, and it's finally coming in for you guys in the month of July. And I'd like to note this number 22 because that's such a harmonious number. Number 2 speaks about balance and about partnership. Now I'm going back to that romantic offer because the reason why this card doesn't often fall out is because I have given this card a very specific meaning, and this one talks about divine counterparts. Like this, for me, there's no doubt about it. There is a divine connection, a spiritual, highly spiritual connection going on here. This is about the feminine and the masculine energies coming into union and into integration. And so if some of you have been in a divine connection type of journey, this might literally be representing that you will be coming into union or into perfect balance with your counterpart in the month of July. Your counterpart might be coming in with an offer in the month of July. And I feel like if that is the case, that is what maybe your spirit team or this council I was talking about has been working very diligently on, bringing these two counterparts together. So the 14th or the 22nd day of July might be very significant, or these might be denoting either birthdays or like birth date. So the 4th of January or the 2nd of February, or you might have been born on the 22nd day or the 14th day of a month. And I feel like this union here, this integration, denotes a new chapter of your life. And like I was saying, see how we have like two different flowers intertwining here? Yeah, it feels like union. Two personalities, two very different personalities that are equals in terms to energy frequency or in terms to their souls. And I also see this as grounding the connection, whereas before maybe this connection was integrated only in the 5D, now it's being grounded into the physical. If this is not speaking of a divine connection, or you're not resonating with that, I'm seeing this as finding balance in your life, finding balance within yourself. So balancing your masculine and feminine energies. And this allows for a new chapter in your life to begin. And this also allows for things that are in alignment with you to finally start pouring into your life. This energy here also reminds me of creation. So if you are in a divine connection, a divine relationship, this also represents that you have come into perfect balance and harmony within yourself. Because in order to attract this divine connection, in order to bring this union or ground this union into the physical, there must have been a union within the self, right? So you guys, whether you're in a divine relationship or not, have or will be reaching integration and perfect harmony and balance within the self in the month of July. And that is inevitable. That is happening. And it's because you have been putting in the work, because you have been doing the healing, because you have been more accepting of yourself. You have been giving yourself that love and recognition. And you have been actively working on your dreams and your manifestations and your goals, and have been following your heart. And this is the result of all of that. So I'm seeing alignment here. I'm seeing balance. I'm seeing harmony. And I also feel this energy of patience here, of allowing yourself to go with the flow, to trust in divine order and in divine timing. And I feel like you guys have been trusting in that, or been learning to, and it's paying off. You're finally seeing how divine timing actually works, and you're understanding the importance of it, and you're trusting in divine order more and more. So just a heads up, if you do not get the approval in regards to something, if you do not get accepted to something, if you get a rejection or a no per se in the month of July, please know that it is because this wasn't in alignment with you. Because now is the time to receive only that which is in alignment with you, which will only allow you to grow, which will allow you to show up authentically, and which will allow you to show all of your true potential. So if you get a no, if something doesn't work out, it's for a reason. It's because it wasn't meant to, because it wasn't going to lead you anywhere good. This is also the same thing with if relationship or situations start falling away. Know that because those relationships or situations, again, are no longer in alignment with you and are not in alignment with the new journey you're about to embark in. So with this, I also see stronger connection with your higher self, and like we were mentioning before, with your intuition, okay? So now I'm going to move into the changes or shifts that you can make happen this month if you so desire to do so, okay? So we have the Queen of Bows, the Hare, which is the Queen of Wands in the Rider-Waite's Tarot, and we have the Two of Wands, number 46, the Railroad, okay? So the Queen of Wands is a confident energy. The Queen of Wands knows that she is boss. And please do not get caught up on gender here, because this is about energies. So you can be male or identify as male, and you can still embody the Queen energy. So like we were mentioning before, this is about being confident in who you are. This is about not minimizing your worth, not minimizing your talents, because the Queen of Bows, this bow energy is fire energy, and fire is about passion, vitality, creativity. Fire is life. So you guys are creators. You are highly creative, be it in the arts or you're very ingenuitive. And it's time for you to see your talents, to see your magic, to believe in your magic. This is not a time to be minimizing the work that you do. Be proud of the work that you do. And if you are sincerely not proud of the work that you do, start contemplating on the why. Is it because you're not showing up authentically? Is it because you're not creating what you truly want to create? If that is the case, then it's time to change that. It's time to start creating what you want to create, what is truly in resonance with your soul. And again, do not be frightened that this might come off as boring or that it will not shine, because it will. It will. The Queen of Bows stands out wherever she goes. Whatever she does, it stands out. It becomes popular. It becomes a trend. It's passed down by word of mouth. People talk about the Queen of Wands. Sometimes, not with like good vibes or good intentions, there might be some jealousy or envy behind other people's talk, but that is all simply denoting that you are being acknowledged. Like, people are taking a look at what you do. People are keeping up to date with you. And actually, now that I said that, I feel like, I don't know when I thought of this, of the evil eye. So please do protect your energy in the month of July, because like I said, you are going to get a lot of attention, and there might even be some unwanted attention, and it's because you will be standing out, and people might be envious of your confidence, of your beauty, of your creations, of how much positive attention you are getting. So if you do believe in the evil eye, maybe carry a charm, or just do some protection, or every time you come home or by the end of the day when you're about to go to bed, make sure to cleanse your energy, to ground, and set the intention to clear out any energy that isn't yours or that is unwanted before you get out of the house, or just right after you wake up or get out of bed. Maybe if you are visualizers, which I feel like you guys will are, or you will be enhancing that visualization in the month of July, then do visualize like a light surrounding you, or you being kind of encased in this white light, and see this light as protection, or you can visualize it however you want to. You can visualize a shield, or you can visualize a ring of fire, and set the intention that this will protect you from unwanted energies, okay? And for some of you, I don't know why I got the word seduction, but I feel like you will be more in touch with your sexuality or sensuality in the month of July. And please feel into that. Believe yourself to be beautiful. Believe yourself to be seductive, because you are, okay? And so with this Two of Wands, the Two of Wands speaks about choices. And I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. Like, there is a choice here in embodying this Queen of Wands or not. There is the choice here in believing you are this Queen of Bows, or believing that you are not. So please believe that you are. Okay, please believe that you are beautiful, that you are worthy, that you are interesting, that you are fun, because you are. And if anybody ever made you believe that you aren't, it's probably because they saw you as this Queen of Wands and were envious and were trying to put you down because they feared that you would outshine them. That's the only reason they made you feel like you were not this Queen of Wands, when you most definitely are. We do have the railroads here, and this just denotes you guys are getting on the train, or because we do have the Two of Wands here, this is a choice, right? You can choose to get on this train, and this train is leading you towards a new adventure. You might actually get an opportunity to travel, or you might get an offer to, if not travel in the month of July, to travel later on in the year, or maybe the next year. Please don't reject this offer right off the bat. If your logical mind starts getting in the way, making you believe that you don't have the finances, or that, let's say it's a foreign country that you possibly need to learn the language before you venture into a foreign country, and that you will never be able to learn a new language, whatever excuses your logical mind is giving you, please don't believe in it right off the bat. Like I said, follow your intuition in the month of July. Follow your passions, follow your heart, follow your inner compass. Because if, let's say, you don't have the resources now, this is letting me know everything will work itself out for you. So the resources will come. Because again, I'm seeing alignment here. So if this is what you want, if you want to travel, if you want to move to a certain place, then the universe will work their little butts off to make this happen for you. They will work with you. So be careful with the choices that you make this month. Be careful with rejecting something very quickly because of negative thinking, or I'm going to say it, low self-worth. And I also feel like this is talking about being confident in the decisions that you make. If you are doubting and you don't have to make a decision now, then do not hurry. Now I get it. Don't rush to make a decision. Make it when you are confident in it, okay? Because we don't want you regretting your choices. We want you feeling confident in your choices, feeling confident in yourself, because you deserve that. Also with create, if there is an opportunity to create something new, to create something that is truly in alignment with you, please take that opportunity. Jump on that train. Again, these are changes that you can make happen. So by trusting in yourself more, by believing in your worth more, you are making a choice. You are allowing yourself to move in a new direction. The Two of Wands also talks about having vision for the future, having bigger plans, aiming for success. It can also talk about, like I said, travel, and I also see it as a sign of partnership. Partnering with people from other countries, or networking with others across the globe, because the Two of Wands in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's this man holding the globe in one hand, holding the wand in the other, and looking out into the horizon. So allow yourself to dream big, visualize, do vision boards, journal, scribe, do whatever you can that allows you to feel inspired and motivated, because all that you set your mind to in the month of July, Spirit is listening and they will help you make all this a reality. This feels like a very manifesting energy. It feels like a go-getter energy. It's like a portal is opening for you guys in the month of July that is allowing you to call your blessings in. So call them in. Call them in, guys. Don't settle, okay? Don't think that what you're wanting is too big, that you're not worthy of it, because nothing is too big, okay? If you are craving it, if you are wanting for it, if you are visualizing it, it's because it is possible. You can make it possible. It is in alignment with you, so bring it in. Anything that lifts you up is in alignment with you, okay? And look what the message says here. The railroad forecasts a long journey. Yeah, this feels like a new adventure if you choose to embark in it. Stop settling, you guys. Because I feel like you guys are big dreamers. You have an ambition, but you have been hiding that ambition. You have been silencing it. It's time to let it roar in the month of July. And in July, we do have like that Leo energy, right? Yeah, it's time to come out as the lion. Do not fear your power. You guys are powerful beings. Oh, and very quickly, when this offer comes, also you will have the choice of rejecting it, right? Or accepting it. Again, if you feel it too good to be true and that's the reason why you're choosing to reject it, please reconsider, okay? This is a ticket to your new story, to your new chapter. And it's one that you've written for yourself a long time ago, one that you prayed for and wished for, one that you longed for, one that you thought was a fairy tale at one point. It's finally in the mix. It's finally happening if you allow it to happen. If this is a love offer too, feel confident. See yourself up to par with your counterpart, because you guys are counterparts. One is not less than the other. You guys are equal matches. Believe in that, okay? And allow yourself to write a new story with your counterpart. For some of you, this might even be denoting like a business partnership. Someone who truly is in alignment with you in terms to business, in terms to vision. You're finally finding your perfect match with who to work with who to make your visions a reality. And I do feel like this might be like a foreigner or someone who speaks a different language, comes from a different ethnicity or culture. So there's a lot of opportunities here. Okay, but now I'm going to see what blessings or good news might be coming in the month of July, something you can look forward to. And we do have the Four of Swords, number 49, the Eye. And I only wanted one card to clarify, but 3 cards kept falling out. I kept pulling them back in, but 3 kept falling out. So maybe the number 3 is quite significant for you guys. The number 3 does denote creation and creativity. The third major arcana in the tarot deck is the Empress. And that is one step above the Queen energy. That is also about creation, about self-empowerment and beauty. So you guys are exuding that, not only the Queen energy, but also the Empress energy. Okay, so we do have Passage, we have Healer, and we have Time. I just want to point out that the number 3 also speaks about divine alignment, because I see it as the alignment of the mind, the body, and the soul or spirit. So There is this energy of alignment for you guys. Okay, so oh, we do have passage here. I was talking about like this manifestation portal happening for you guys in the month of July, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here with the passage. This passage card always reminds me of a portal, a divine portal opening up, you guys, that allows you to jump a timeline, that allows you to move ahead, to jump in front of the line, to shift your reality in the snap of a finger. So like I said, you guys, your choices now can literally help you move 10 steps forward. So choosing you, choosing things that are in alignment with you, choosing things that help you see your worth, help inspire you positively in some way, allows you to remove obstacles. Any obstacles that were right in front of you are removed, like I said, in the snap of a finger. Like you guys don't have to go through like challenges or lessons anymore, because the challenges or lessons you would have gone through would have been to help you see your worth, to help you get in alignment with yourself, with your divinity, with your higher self. And so you making choices that tell the universe, hey, I know my worth, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I'm going towards it, I'm choosing it, is telling them, oh, they already learned their lesson, so they don't have to go through these challenges anymore. So that's what I'm seeing with the passage card. We do have the Four of Swords here, which I feel connects with this healer energy. The Four of Swords talks about rest, meditation. It's a period that comes in or is needed in order to rest and recuperate. It's kind of like to recharge in a way. So I feel like in the month of July, you guys will be given a lot of time, or will be given time to be able to rest, to be able to heal what needs to be healed, to let go of what needs to be let go of, like we were talking about with this balance card, in order to embody more of that authenticity, in order to embody more of that confidence, in order to embody this new energy that is coming in, this new chapter that is coming in for you guys. So if things slow down, we do have this melting hourglass in the month of July. It's not denoting that you are doing something wrong or that something is blocking you. If things are, and then we do have time here again. Oh my goodness. We do have the hourglass here. It's simply the universe giving you the time to tie loose ends, to prep yourself in a way. And know that things aren't necessarily slowing down. It's like this time frame, this period of rest was designed beforehand. It was like one of the steps that was required before you received your blessings, before your manifestation came in, before you came fully in alignment with your divine path. With this time here, I'm also seeing that message of divine order. Things are falling into alignment. Everything is working in divine order. You don't have to worry. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to work harder. Because whether you do or you don't, this is still going to happen. This is still going to come in. The offers will still come in. What you do with them will depend on you. With this eye here, again, I'm thinking of the evil eye. So I do feel like protect yourself. That's also what I'm seeing here with these flowers as protection. Your spirit team is protecting you, but it also helps a lot if you guys set the intention, if you guys actively ask for protection, if you guys actively start working on clearing out your energy. That will also help a lot to bring in self-empowerment and this feeling of, I wouldn't say control, but feeling of being involved in your spiritual journey, a feeling of knowing how to work with your energy and work with the energy around you. The eye also talks about getting attention, right? The eye when near denotes great interest taken by friends. And I see this as taken by a significant person, a significant other will have their eye on you. This might be your counterpart. This might be a collaborator, someone who you might enter into some business partnership with. They have an eye on you. They have an eye on your work. They have an eye on your talents, skills, and they are coming in the month of July with an offer. So I feel like for most of you, this resting period might actually come in as a blessing because maybe you've been working very hard in terms to a work situation. This might even be in terms to your healing because we do have the healer card here. It feels like this period here, it's not gonna, if it is like healing journey, it's not gonna be as difficult. It's not gonna be as painful. You are actually going to see or feel release and relief. You're actually going to feel how the timeline shifts, how things are energetically shifting for you guys. You're going to feel the change is what I'm getting here. I notice we have a lot of 2s here, so 222 might be a number you will be seeing often in the month of July, and I feel that's denoting like partnership, that's denoting that things are in balance, that you are in perfect alignment. But yes, that's all the messages I am seeing for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for sticking around through the entirety of this reading and for contributing to this channel by leaving a like or a comment or watching the ads. I am truly grateful for that. But yeah, I do offer personal readings. All the information is in my website, and the link to my website is in the description box down below. So thank you so much for watching, and until next moment, bye bye. Hola seekers who chose this combo over here, bienvenidos to your reading where we will be looking into July of 2021. Yes, it's finally July. Can you guys believe it? Before we move into the cards, I would like to share with you the intuitive messages I have received from solely connecting with the energy of this group. So I actually wrote them down in a little post-it, and we do have the message stay true. So I feel like in the month of July, it's very important for you guys to stay true to you, stay true to your heart, and stay true to what you truly want and believe in. Because there might be some distractions, or there might be some very persuasive people who might be that they are unintentionally or unknowingly dissuading you, is that the correct term, from your path. So it's very important to stay true to you in the month of July. And then we do have, we are here to guide you. I feel this is coming from spirit. They just want to let you know that you do have their support, that you do have their guidance, and that they are showing up for you in your world, in your physical 3D, through maybe some synchronicities, through some signs, and I feel like also through obstacles or challenges that present itself. For example, if let's say you have applied to something or applied somewhere and you weren't accepted, that might actually be Spirit's way of letting you know, hey, this wasn't good for you. This wasn't going to lead you anywhere good, or wasn't going to lead you anywhere close to your desired outcome or to your goals. So it's like pay a little bit more attention to your surroundings, because I feel you are getting guidance from Spirit through what is currently happening or not happening in your life. I hope that makes sense. Because then we do have be aware. So I just get this message of be aware of your surroundings, be aware of the conversations that people around you are having. I feel like there might be some messages there, and I also feel that is to kind of show you what the true intentions of these people are, or what their true face is. I feel like the people around you will show their true face in the month of July without you needing to dig deeper or without you needing to do anything. They will reveal themselves through what they say, through their actions, or inaction. So pay attention to that. Then we had the message follow and long for. So follow your dreams and allow yourself to long for something more. Allow yourself to long for your dreams, to long for goals, to want to accomplish more. Don't hold yourself back is basically the message I am getting here. Then we do have stay the root and the word fearful. I'm not really sure what this was trying to say or what Spirit was trying to say through this. I get two different interpretations. One being continue pursuing the path that you are currently on. That is only if it truly inspires and motivates you. And with the word fearful, it's Spirit letting you know, do not listen to the naysayers. Do not listen to those who are trying to dissuade you, remove you from your path. Because they are simply projecting their own fears and insecurities onto you. If the path or the route that you are currently on fills you with joy, brings you a sense of fulfillment because this is truly what you want to do, this is truly the path that you want to take, then continue pursuing that path. For others, this might be a message of people telling you to stay the route that you are currently on because it's the safest route, because it's or the most common route. And again, I feel like this advice is coming from a space of fear. It's again them projecting their own fears onto you. So if you are planning to maybe pursue a different route than the one that you are currently on, and the new route that you are deciding to take is the route that you want for yourself, it's the route that does bring you fulfillment, or that does inspire you or motivate you in some way, and people are trying to, again, that word, dissuade you from taking that new route, then listen and stay true to you. And then we do have surrounded, and I did put in parentheses the word energy. I feel this was more of a little note to myself because this is more of what I felt. I felt energy swirling around me, and the word surrounded kept coming through. I feel this can be two messages. You are currently either surrounded or will be surrounded in the month of July with many blessings or many opportunities, and these opportunities are to lead you towards this new route that you are contemplating on embarking on, this route that is more in alignment with you. And I feel this can also be denoting that you are surrounded by your guides and you are being protected at this moment. I feel like Spirit is just wanting you to ask, like, do not be shy or do not be afraid to ask for the guidance of your guides, angels, universe, God, whoever it is you connect or resonate with. Or to ask for their protection, because it feels like the energy is just, they are around you, but they respect your free will, so they will not interfere unless you give them permission to do so. So if you need the guidance, if you need assistance, if you feel you need the extra protection, it is okay for you to ask. You're not pestering them, you're not a burden to them. They are here to help you. They will be so glad to be able to assist you and to help you. So all you need to do is ask, okay? But now I'm going to move into the cards. So these two cards here will let us know about will give us an overview on the month of July. So will let us know what main themes this month will cover, as well as the lessons July might bring. This card here is to give us kind of the overall vibe of the month. But before I flip these cards over, I actually want to pull out some key terms, and this will give us more information in terms to the themes, the main themes of this month. Okay, any more? 1, 2. Well, okay, that was a lot. I actually you guys, I don't feel like taking these ones. I felt like 3 key terms was the amount of key terms indicated for you guys. Okay, so we have ascend, we have relationship, and we have joy. And now we are going to look into these cards. So we have Pablo Picasso. If nothing else, be prolific. Choose to have as many styles as you do lovers. Make something worth impersonating. And then to give us the vibe of this month, we have Aurora. Before dawn, everything was a mystery. So I will begin with this message here. Actually, these two I feel are very much connected with each other. Choose to have as many styles as you do lovers. Make something worth impersonating. This is kind of reminding me of follow and long for. So, like I was mentioning, in the month of July, it's about following your dreams, following that which inspires you. And we were talking about a route, right? If there is a new route that you are inspired to take, a new journey, a new path, Spirit is encouraging you to do so. Because this life is about discovering. It's about getting to learn all of your layers and not limiting yourself. So with this, choose to have as many styles as you do lovers. It's kind of letting me know that you don't have to pursue a single path for the entirety of your lifetime. You can choose multiple paths and multiple routes, and that is okay. Because you are not a two-dimensional being, you're multi-dimensional, can be multi-talented. And so confining yourself to a single path, it's like limiting yourself in a way. So if there is something new that is calling out to you, do not fear looking more into it. Allow yourself to do that. I feel like this is also saying like, it's okay to change your style. It's okay to like something different. It's okay to like something new. It's okay to change your belief system, change your religion even. That is okay because you, as a person, you are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to step out of the box. There's nothing wrong with that. I just keep getting this message of venturing out, of being adventurous. If there is a calling to do so in the month of July, it's okay to embrace that adventurous energy. Which makes something worth impersonating. It's like, make something that you're proud of. Be it through a creative work, be it simply in your choices. Make choices that you are proud of. Because when you do, those are the choices, those are the creations that inspire others. That's what I'm getting with impersonating. I'm getting it more in terms to inspiration, inspiring others. Because when you do something that you're proud of, then what you did most likely came from a very sincere and authentic space. And that authenticity, that sincerity is what inspires others. Inspires them to do as you did, or maybe to even copy you. That might be literal, because they want that. They want to feel that sincerity. They want to be that authentic. If nothing else, be prolific. So in the month of July, see great opportunities to do different things, or to do more of the same thing but in many different ways. Does that make sense? To discover more of your style, more of your creative style, your art style, more about you, your likes, your dislikes, seeing how much you've changed thus far, how much you've grown out of things, grown into things, seeing how much change you have allowed into your life thus far. Then we do have Aurora. And Aurora is another word for the Northern Lights, I believe, which is like a beautiful phenomenon that involves various lights of various colors manifesting in the night sky. So again, I'm seeing this as being like the rainbow, having multiple layers, having various colors, being multifaceted, being multi-talented, and embracing the many versions of you and not feeling shame for any version. The past you is a part of the present you. You couldn't have gotten here without having been through what you went through, without having been who you were once. So there is no need to feel shame over the you of the past, because that you carried you here. So if there is any shame, please turn that shame into compassion. Be grateful for that past version of you, because they carried you here. Through their fears, through their insecurities, through their worries, through their doubts, they still managed to carry you here. And the you now will carry you into the future version of you. This is a time of embracing all of you. With this message, before dawn, everything was a mystery. Again, if you just feel a pull to do something new in the month of July and you just don't know why, or maybe you just feel a need for change, but you don't know how to make this change happen, I feel like things will be revealing itself for you in the month of July. Like I said, a craving for certain things will start surfacing in the month of July. Maybe an affinity for new things, maybe an interest for new hobbies. And all of this is kind of to start leading you and guiding you towards this new routes. The path that is now more in alignment with you. So for those of you who, like, let's say you haven't found what your purpose is or what you want to pursue in terms to career or creative endeavors, things will start dawning in for you in the month of July through the new interests that you will have, as well as new ideas that might be coming in this month. Yeah, I said religion, and we do have the church here. So for some of you, you might be changing your spiritual practice or your spiritual beliefs or your religious beliefs, and know that that is okay, okay? You're not doing anything wrong. This is just part of your journey, part of the transformation, and part of your soul evolution. But now I'm going to move into the other cards. So these cards here will let us know what major shifts or changes will be happening in July that are out of our control. So these are inevitable changes that Spirit is giving us a heads up in regards to them. And please know that these changes are for your best interest. They are for your highest good, okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles Bear in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles again to clarify, number 12, the children. So it was pretty funny because this card fell out. I remember asking myself whether it was meant to be in reverse or upright. And then this card fell out to clarify, which is the Queen of Pentacles, but it's upright. So I feel like Spirit is letting us know that this is an energy that will be changing or shifting. So let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles denotes somebody who, I see them as hardworking. It sometimes denotes somebody who is self-employed, who is a business owner, someone who is patient, determined, goal-orientated, detailed-orientated as well. This can represent a mother figure, someone who is, when the card is upright, someone who is mature, nurturing, caring, selfless, someone who is a protector and quite reliable. Also extremely compassionate and empathetic. I also feel like the Queen of Pentacles is quite intuitive, and their intuition comes mostly from the gut, from gut feelings. So I feel like for the Queen of Pentacles, the solar plexus chakra is very important because the solar plexus does deal with intuition coming from that gut feeling. But we do have this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then we do have her upright. So I'm getting two messages here. This might be the case that there is a Queen of Pentacles in your life. There might be a mother figure who your relationship with this mother figure wasn't the best one, wasn't a harmonious one, wasn't a reciprocal one, because we do have the key term relationship here. So this relationship might have been a bit unstable. And I feel like in the month of July, this will be shifting because I feel like this mother figure, their energy will be making a 180, literally. Their way of thinking, their way of coming forward, of showing up is going to change in the month of July. We do have the children here, so I am getting that mother energy. If, let's say, you yourself are a mother and your relationship with your mother hasn't been the best one, I feel like your mother will be showing up for your children in the way that you would have wanted her to show up for you when you were a child. Does that make sense? So it is the grandchildren that allows this Queen of Pentacles in reverse to make a 180 into this Queen of Pentacles upright. And in this shift, I feel like your relationship with your mother will better. And so there might be an opportunity here to strengthen your relationship with your mother, because she is kind of allowing herself to be the queen, the true Queen of Pentacles now. It's like I'm getting like this softening energy. And through this softening, it's easier for you two to communicate. For others of you, this might be denoting your own energy. Maybe you've been in this space of not feeling confident about your ideas, your projects. Maybe you are a business owner, or you are the head of a group or a leader of sorts in your work, but things haven't been going well for you in your business, or you don't truly feel deserving of the position you do have at your work, or you feel like people don't really respect you or acknowledge you at your workplace. And this has brought a lot of like doubts and insecurities about your potential, about your talents, about your skills. And in the month of July, I'm seeing a shift happening. With the children here, I'm seeing a bit more of like a playful side of allowing yourself to, I wouldn't say not care what other people think, but it's like not worry so much about the logistics of things. It's like, children, if you ask them what they want to be when they grow up, they won't hesitate to tell you what they want to be, even if it might seem so outrageous to us. And so that's the energy I'm feeling here. It's like you're not holding yourself back in terms to your aspirations and your goals anymore. You're allowing yourself to dream big. And as you can see with this Queen of Pentacles here, the bear is looking out into the horizon, is finally coming out of the cave to see what is out there, right? So you guys are allowing yourself to look out, as we were mentioning before, to venture out. And I feel like this change was long overdue, because whenever the Queen of Stones comes out, I always see it as a time of hibernation. And I feel like it's time for an awakening. It's time for you to awaken to your true potential. It's time to awaken to your journey. And as I was mentioning, the bear denotes a very compassionate energy. And then the message here is children signify friendly disposition or gentleness. So I feel this is about you being more compassionate with yourself. You've been a little hard on yourself. For quite some time, you've been quite hard on yourself. So this is also talking about improving the relationship with self. We do have the word ascend here. So I do feel this energy of ascension, ascending into the Queen of Pentacles, ascending into your highest self, the highest version of you. And the highest version of you is the version of you that believes in themselves. Now, I know we have Queen energy. Please do not get caught up with genders. You can be male or identify as male and still embody a Queen energy. For some of you, this might literally be children coming into your life. So it might be, if you are a mother, this might be your own children inspiring you to embody this Queen of Pentacles. This might be you deciding to embark on this journey to inspire your children, to be an example for your children. If you don't have children, this might be denoting that maybe you will be working with children, or maybe a niece, a nephew, maybe your friend's little sibling inspires you in some way to pursue your dreams. If it's not necessarily children, this feels like an innocent energy. I can't really pinpoint what it is, but it's like something innocent and pure that comes in to your life in the month of July that really allows you to soften in a way and to open your horizons. Okay, but now I'm going to move into the other cards, and I feel like they might give us more information in regards to this. So these cards are here to show us what changes or shifts will be occurring in this month that you can make happen if you so desire to do so. So these changes are in your control. So we have the Two of Arrows, which is the Two of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot. This is the card of injustice. And then we have the Five of Cups, number 2, the Moon. Okay, so right off the bat, looking at these two energies, I'm getting the word illusions. The moon does speak about hidden truths as well as illusions. And then the Two of Arrows talks about believing you don't have enough information to make a confident decision. But as you can see by this image, there is this feeling of entrapment, but this entrapment is an illusion itself, because this woman here, this person, is not really tied down or bound down to anything, right? She can choose to remove the blindfold, get up from this place or situation whenever she wants to, but she's choosing to stay here because she believes herself to be trapped. She believes to have no other choice, but that's not true. Oh, and I'd like to point out we have 2 and 2 here. So 2 is about balance. It's about reciprocity. I also often see it as a number of partnership, and we do have relationships here. So I feel like there is this main theme of relationships here, relationship with family, relationship with mother energy in specific, and relationship with like children. I'm also getting that might not resonate with everybody, but I feel like it will resonate with some of you. Or maybe this might be due in terms to things of your childhood surfacing up in the month of July, and you need to kind of make amends with it, bring balance and harmony in regards to it, because we do have the scales here. So there is this energy of injustice, and as I was saying, maybe there was some injustice in your childhood, or you feel like your childhood was taken away from you, or like I said, there was this like non-reciprocal relationship with a mother figure in your life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a mother. I am sensing it as a mother figure, but it just could be a parental figure. And you are still harboring that pain and that energy of the injustice that happened in the past. And so I feel like in July will be like the perfect time to let go of that pain, to release it, to bring some closure. But again, this is a choice. You know, we cannot force forgiveness until we're ready. But Spirit is just wanting to let you know, like in the month of July, there is an opportunity to bring closure, make amends, or bring healing. Because we do have the 5 of Cups here, and the 5 of Cups is often described by tarot readers as crying over spilled milk, of grieving and mourning something that is of the past, something that has ended, something that can no longer be changed. I do feel this energy of holding on to something and not being able to let go because you feel like you are not able to let go of it, because you feel like you have no other choice but to hold on to it. And Spirit is letting you know that's not true. You don't have to hold on to this. It doesn't have to become a part of you or of your future. I know when we say let go, there might be this like mentality of like completely forgetting about something, completely removing it from our memory. But some things can not be forgotten. They can only be forgiven. And forgiving it doesn't mean that it doesn't affect us in some way. It just might mean that it doesn't affect us to the extent that it once did. If you cannot forgive something, if you cannot let go of something by forgiving it, then come into an awareness with that. Come into an agreement with that. That you are not able to forgive and that you're not able to forgive right now. And that acceptance will bring some sense of ease. It's okay if you're not ready. It's okay if you don't want to. It's okay. But accept that. Come into truth with that. For others of you, I feel like this is talking about things are surfacing up for you guys, like I said, in the month of July. Desires, new interests, your truth in regards to what you truly love, what you truly want to pursue. And I feel you might be in this energy of like indecision, you know, whether you should pursue this, whether you should make these type of changes, or maybe you're conflicted about feeling the need to only pursue one path. Or this is an example. Let's say if you're currently pursuing a career of psychology, but you're very interested in becoming a tarot reader and you feel like you have to make a choice, you know, like either become a psychologist or become a tarot reader. This is pretty much letting you know, like, you know, you don't have to let go of something that you truly desire in order to pursue something else that you truly desire, right? You don't have to cry over spilled milk in a way. You can pursue both of them. Study, finish your career, become a psychologist, and maybe you can pursue tarot on the side. And when you're ready, when you've finished your career, gotten your degree, then you can integrate this psychology into your readings, into your knowledge of tarot, to give the best guidance to people, to bring healing to others. So see how your two interests can coincide. And if they don't coincide, like I said, you can pursue one and do another one as a side job or side hobby. You don't have to give up one thing for the other, is the energy I'm getting here. So I'm seeing this mostly as mentality. In the month of July, it will very much depend on how you view things and on your mentality. If you believe there is no other choice, it's going to feel that way. If you believe you have to make a choice, then it's going to feel that way as well. So open your eyes is what I'm getting, or, go within and see that there is no limitations. Be more open. Think outside of the box is the message I'm getting here. And don't hold yourself to the past is the other message I'm getting here. Speak up if you need to. Eros talks about communication. So if you need to say something, you can speak it in the month of July. Whether this will bring more clarity, whether this will bring resolution, whether this will bring justice, that is not assured for everybody. But what can be assured is that something will be lifted off you when you finally allow yourself to speak your truth and to speak your mind. Because I feel like there's something you guys have been holding back. There's something that you haven't allowed yourself to express. And that is kind of killing you in the inside. And so Spirit is encouraging you to speak it. Speak it in the month of July. And possibly this might lead to justice in the near future. But again, it's only when you are ready. It's only when you feel the need to do so. Nobody is forcing you to do anything. And that's pretty much the message I'm getting here. Nobody should force you to do anything you don't want to do, or to be anyone that you are not. Take your time. Do it at your own pace. And be careful on not getting swept away by others' fears, insecurities, and doubts. When that is happening, take a moment to retreat. Pull back from all of that energy, from all of those voices, and go within. Because I do feel like there is even awakening of intuition. Your gut feelings will be speaking to you loudly in the month of July. And there might be some routes that will look very favorable in terms of money. Like I said, I feel like there might be a safe route or like a comfort zone. And that might be tempting enough to give up on your dreams or give up on your goals or give up on this new aspiration of yours. But Spirit is letting you know, like, be mindful, because this might be stable in terms to like money, but it will not fulfill you in other ways. So weigh your choices. Set your priorities. And if you feel like the priority is money right now, then be comfortable with that choice. Do not feel shame or guilt over the choices that you're going to be making. Okay? This is about feeling confident in your choices. Okay, but now I am going to look into what you can look forward to in the month of July. So any good news or blessings. And we have the Two of Pentacles, number 18, the Lady. And to clarify, 2 cards fell out, which are Inner Vision and Potential. Yeah, okay, so with Potential, like I said, there might be new ideas coming in for you in the month of July, and these ideas have potential. These new things that you will be interested in the month of July, these new aspirations, these new goals, they have potential to grow. They have potential to become something successful, something stable, something secure. It might take a while for them to reach that stability and security, but it will get there, right? So if you are looking for that financial stability and security, this new route, this new idea, this new venture will give it to you. Maybe not quickly, but it will give it to you in the long run. And this is stability that is for the long term. We do have inner vision here. This is reminding me of the message, stay true to you. We do have the symbol of north here, so it's reminding me of following your inner compass. This is reminding me of, did I already say it? Intuition. This does remind me of the third eye chakra. I feel like this is talking about you seeing or having vision for your future. You having ambition for a future, for the future that you visualize for yourself. I also feel this as an energy of planning out. So I get this like energy of epiphany. There might, like I said, there might be some bright idea coming to you in the month of July, and that will motivate you to start working on it. That will motivate you to come out of this hermit phase or out of your cave, to awaken to your potential, to awaken to your choices, and to start building on that future that you truly want for yourself. We do have the Two of Pentacles here. Two of Pentacles can denote partnerships. It also denotes an energy of juggling two things. We do have a lady here. So for some of you, like I said, you might be parents. Some of you might be single parents. And maybe the reason why you haven't pursued this new thing is because you, as a single parent, you are thinking about the stability and security of your children. Because with this feather, it's almost like this is the dream, your goals, and this is like stability and security, and you're kind of weighing those two out. So Spirit sees how you're worried about these two things, and they want to bring these two things into balance, you see? They want you to have your dreams, and they want you to have the stability and security. And so they are finding ways to bring these two into balance, to allow you to have both of them. So I feel like this is kind of the eye of the universe as well. Like they see what you want. They see what your intentions are. They see what you're aiming for. And they are working with you on building this, on bringing this in. So I feel like this is your blessing. So the ideas that are coming through, the new interests, the new changes, they are the seeds to lead you to this stability, to lead you to finding this balance, to having your cake and eating it too. That seems impossible, right? But they are making it possible for you. Spirit believes in this dream, and they are asking you to believe in it too. Because we do have the energy of joy here, and we do have the sun here. I see joy for you guys. You're meant to be happy. And to have a more relaxed life is also the energy I'm getting here. Okay, but that's all the messages I have for you guys. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, then please leave a like or comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in my website, and the link to my website can be found in the description box down below. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye-bye. Hola seekers who chose this combo over here, welcome to your reading where we will be looking into July of 2021. Yes, can you believe it? We are basically done and over with the first half of the year. That'd be crazy. Anyways, so firstly, I would like to share with you the intuitive messages I received from solely connecting with the energy of this group, and I actually wrote them down on a post-it. So here they are. So the first message I received was bring in or bringing it home. And the energy of this message actually feels like a finalization of something, like wrapping things up. I don't know why, but I kept thinking of like a baseball game, of like the energy of a home run, or of the game finally being over and all the players are packing their bags, packing their things, and getting ready to go home after playing a very good game. So it feels like a wrap up, something coming to its conclusion, but the ending doesn't feel sad. It feels like a job well done. Feeling content, feeling at peace with the ending of this chapter. So some of you might actually be concluding a project that you have worked on for a very long time. Some of you might be graduating from a school, from a class. Some of you might actually be coming back home after being away from home for so long in the month of July. Then we do have wash away, and this is giving me a vibe of cleansing, of clearing out. So some of you might be actively working in the month of July to cleanse your energy, or maybe to literally clear out or cleanse your space, be it your room or your house. But I feel Spirit is also talking about of kind of letting go of the past. As I was saying, I was getting this energy of conclusions and finalizations, and it's sort of like making amends with the ending and not holding on to it, letting go of what was with a very content and peaceful feeling. And then we do have coming down or settling, and I was actually getting a very grounding energy. With the word settling, this is more of like the dust is finally settling, like things are becoming more clear for you, the pieces are finally coming together, you are starting to see the bigger picture and getting more in sense of clarity. And grounding helps a lot with bringing about clarity, because when we are too much up in our head space, we can get carried away by our thoughts and our imaginations, and that can fog up our perception or our perspective on things. So definitely, I feel like if you have been up in your headspace a lot, then Spirit is coming through to ask you to practice grounding, be it through meditation, be it through breath work, mindfulness, maybe exercising. I know that exercising, for example, like running, helps a lot of people clear their mind, and that in itself helps them to ground. And then this is a little note for me. I felt a lot of energy or pressure between my eyebrows at the center of my forehead, and I associate or connect this specific spot with the third eye. So the third eye also talks about clarity, a vision, clairvoyance. So as I was saying, I do feel like in July, a lot of clarity will be coming in for you guys. So whatever you felt was hidden from you will finally come to the surface, will be revealed. And for some of you, I feel you will be getting a new perspective on a situation, or even on a person, or maybe a relationship. Maybe what you intuitively felt before will now be validated for you in the month of July. Or if you felt really sure about something, but you were going at it from a very logical perspective or from solely assumptions, I feel that in the month of July, you might be proven that what you thought was true was actually not true, or you will be given new information that, like I already mentioned, will change your perspective or perception on a situation, person, relationship, etc. Okay, but now I'm going to move into the cards. And sorry if I keep pausing the video, but it's like 1 in the afternoon and there's so much noise going on outside. Airplanes keep flying by, so I paused the video to save your eardrums, okay? But now I'm going to move into these cards that will give us the overview of the month of July, let us know about what main themes this month will cover, as well as what lessons this month will bring. And we are also going to get like the overall vibe of July. But before I flip these cards over, I would like to pull out some key terms, which will let us know more about the main themes of this month. Is there any more? I feel one more. Okay. And we have ask. Someone is cutting the grass or trees. I don't know if you can hear the machine. I mean, it's summer. These type of noises are bound to happen. So then we have travel. We have communicate, we have relationship, and we have transform. Okay, interesting key terms. Now we're going to move into the cards. So we have Tracy Emin. Don't hide your dirty sheets in the washer. Concentrate on finding, not losing yourself in your art. Decay can be a fertilizer for new ideas. And then we do have ephemeral. The fleeting time taught us to cherish. I will share with you what this word signifies or means, because I myself didn't know and I had to look it up. So ephemeral speaks about a concept of things being transitory. So things that last for short time. So right off the bat, this energy here is reminding me of the intuitive message, bring in or bringing it home. As I said, I was getting this vibe of conclusions and endings. So I feel like this month there is going to be definite endings happening for you guys. But as we mentioned before, these endings don't have to be a sad one. They don't have to be disappointing. We can make amends with the fact that some things are not meant to last forever and most things don't. And that's part of transitions. That's part of life. That's part of change and growth. And so once we can kind of make amends with this fact or become accepting of it, the flow and transition or change of things becomes an enjoyable process rather than a heartbreaking one. And this message, decay can be a fertilizer for new ideas. If what is finally ending or coming to a close was an experience that wasn't very pleasant or was heartbreaking in some way, I feel this message is letting us know that we don't have to let this experience taint us or ruin our future or ruin our present moment. We can take something positive out of the experience. And I know it's very difficult to see how we can do that when the experience itself could have been a very, very unpleasant one. But Spirit is letting you know, if you choose to, if you want to, there is something positive that you can take out of this situation. So you can look back and find out what that is. You can take inspiration from the side of you that you discovered through this experience. Of course, that is only if you want to. You don't have to look back into something that you don't want to, but Spirit is just, again, telling you that if you do want to explore that and look more into that, there is something there that can be used or transmuted to build something beautiful for your future. Because with this message, don't hide your dirty sheets in the washer. I am getting this energy of shame. Maybe that is something that you guys have been dealing with. And it's very difficult to let go of that feeling of shame. And Spirit is letting you know that in the month of July, there will be an opportunity to work through that. Then they also want to let you know that there is no need to feel this shame, that there is no need to be shameful of your past or to hide it or to make as if it never happened. Because when we do that, oftentimes what happens is that we suppress or repress emotions and we neglect a side of ourselves. The experience itself does not make us, but a part of us did experience that. And so making as if this never happened is sort of like erasing the us that existed in that moment, and that's sort of neglecting a part of you. And like I said, you are not the experience, right? That is separate from you. You are you, all of you. And so I'm getting this message, rejecting a part of you is rejecting the whole of you. Because you can't have the whole without the parts, right? So this is about accepting all aspects of yourself. And like I said, releasing that shame. There is no need, there's no reason for you to be carrying this energy of shame, because that can be very detrimental, very self-harming. And we tend to self-sabotage a lot when we carry shame around with us. I know it's not easy to share our feelings or share our experiences that we are not very happy about with others. So again, just an option, I'm just putting it out there. If you ever feel called to maybe talk with a specialist or a therapist, somebody that you feel you can confide in, then please do so, because simply speaking it out loud, sharing it with someone, putting it out there, letting it be, helps us let go of the burden. It helps with the healing process. We do have communicate here, we do have ask, and so if there is ever a need to ask for assistance, to ask for help from a specialist, from a loved one, then please do reach out. There is nothing wrong with that. And if anybody ever judges you or makes you feel like that you should feel guilty or shameful about something that happened to you, please know that that person is possibly coming from a space of pain, from fear, because anything that comes from a space of love and acceptance does not judge, is not quick to make assumptions. That which comes from love and compassion gives space for vulnerability, listens rather than judges. Okay? And then we do have communicate, and I'm getting this energy of allowing yourself to communicate and to express what you feel, what you have gone through, if you feel ready to do so, if you feel ready to release that load and that burden. I feel like an opportunity to communicate or to share your story will be given to you in the month of July. And that will help a lot with transforming and also transmuting this heavy energy. It will help with your transformation and with your healing process. And I'm seeing this heart here. I feel like it will also help with clearing out your heart space and feeling more self-love and compassion for self. And with the past version of us as well, because they were trying their very best and their very hardest. And yes, even though they might have been imperfect, in your eyes, they still managed to carry you all the way here. And the version, like I said with the other group, the version of you now will carry you into the future you. So be a little gentle and kind with yourself. You are doing your very, very best. With concentrate on finding, not losing yourself in your art. I feel this is pretty self-explanatory. If you are creators, this is about using your art as a way of getting to know more of yourself. I feel like journaling might be very helpful for you guys in the month of July. If you haven't tried it yet, journaling, just free writing, helps us a lot to really find out what we're truly feeling, and to communicate our feelings without any filter. So when you write, when you journal, do not hold yourself back. Do not overthink it. Simply allow yourself to pour out, to free write. And then when you're ready, reread what you wrote and you will discover a lot about yourself. I assure you. Arts, anything that allows self-expression, is to get to know more aspects about yourself. I know most of us use it as a form of escapism, and that can be very helpful at times, but when we kind of fall into that black hole of escapism, it can also be very dangerous. And I feel like that's probably what this message is also talking about. So some of you might be involving yourself in a new hobby, and please make sure that whatever this is, whatever that you are focusing on, being at a hobby, being a creative art, is something that is actually helpful to you. I just received this message, communicate your desires. Yeah, I'm just sharing it with you guys. But now we're going to move into the next cards. So these cards here will let us know about a change or shift that will be occurring in July that is quite inevitable, thus out of our control. So we do have the World Tree, which is the World card in the Rider-Waite's Tarot. And to clarify, we have the Joker, which is kind of like the Fool card, and we have it in reverse. So this is a pleasant energy. The World card talks about definite endings and conclusions, and that was the energy I was feeling at the beginning. That is the repeated main theme I am seeing in this reading as well. And we do have the energy of transform here, and I do get this vibe of like ascension or moving from one place to the other. Now this might be like literally moving places because we do have the key term travel. Some of you might be relocating, and for some of you this relocating might be actually moving from one country to another or one state to another. So it does feel like a new adventure, like you're opening a new chapter of your life. But this energetically, it feels more like you're literally closing a book in your life, and you are now about to open a new one and write yourself a new story. And I feel that that's why we had this energy of wash away, because there is no need to hold on to the past anymore, or to hold on to it so tightly anymore, because now is the perfect opportunity to write yourself a new story. With the Fool here, this talks about a clean slate. The Fool is not necessarily a beginning. It's more of before you step foot into that beginning. And we do have it in reverse. So I feel like you guys in the month of July will be in this in-between state, or this interval where you have just ended something, but you are still hesitant on embarking on your new journey, or do not know exactly how to write this new story after having closed this old chapter of your life, or this old book. And I feel that this interval is perfect and very important because the Joker often talks about freedom and liberation. It's, like I said, a clean slate. It's being liberated from the past, from burdens, from expectations, from belief systems that were not serving you in any way. I also see it as a gender neutral kind of energy. There is no labels attached to your identity. And so having this card in reverse, I see this timing as a perfect opportunity to finally tie loose ends, to let go of that which you no longer want, that which no longer serves you. This might even be letting go of a persona, of a character you have created to protect yourself in some way, or to hide the pain, or to hide the shame. This is finally letting go of all of that, even of like how other people might have viewed you, or the labels other people might have placed on you, or the person they made you to be. And so I see this as a time of healing. And see how we have like this bird's eye view here of the world tree. See, we have this labyrinth, and this labyrinth represents one's life's journey. And so you are getting this clarity. You will be getting a lot of clarity in regards to your journey thus far, and in regards to yourself. Like I said, it's kind of having all the other pieces and now being able to put them together. Now being able to see the bigger picture and seeing what you want to make of that. With the world tree, I also get this energy of going back home. See how the tree has this door, and I usually see this tree as representing the connection with the divine, connection with spirit. So I see this as like your higher self coming back home to you. After going through all of this journey, it is like this whole journey here, this whole labyrinth was to connect you back to you, to your highest self. So we did have that message, bringing it in or bringing it home. You are finally coming back home to you. For some of you, this might literally be, like I said in the intuitive message, coming back home to a physical place. After venturing out on your own, being independent, finding out more about yourself, now you are able to come back home with a more peaceful mind or peaceful heart. Maybe you felt at some point that there was something out there waiting for you, and you had high expectations. You were like the Fool upright, right? You felt that the world was your oyster. You were taking a leap of faith, and you ventured out and you explored and you discovered many things. Some pleasant, some not so pleasant. And now you're coming home with all of these experience, with all of this wisdom. And for some of you, this might be like a huge life lesson in that what you were seeking, what you were searching for was not a thing, wasn't out there per se. What you were looking for was always within, was always back home meaning you. Or maybe you were looking for a certain type of love and you thought that you could only find it out there. And you realize that the whole journey you were craving for what you once had, for what was already yours and was always yours, and it was the love of family, or of anyone you felt you left behind. And please know that if that is the case, this love hasn't gone anywhere. I feel like there's someone waiting for you back home. And again, it might be a physical place, or this might be more in terms like energy and spiritual. This might be talking about your soul family, your soul tribe, your soul group. But I feel like for most of you, this is people that you already know, people who have been a part of your life, and you're reuniting or reconnecting with them. And maybe there is this fear of them not accepting you or them not welcoming you back home with open arms. But if that is the case, Spirit is letting you know that they will be so happy to see you, and they have been waiting for you, and they are respectful of your journey, and they want you to feel happy and be happy. And if you're happy, they're happy. And we do have this energy of relationships. So I feel like your relationships, you can strengthen your relationships with your loved ones if you so desire to do so, if you allow yourself to open up to that. Because again, we have this Fool in reverse. When it is a bright, it's a very open energy, very receptive. But we do have it in reverse, so there might be a little bit of like resistance, and it's coming mostly from your part, from your end. And so again, Spirit is just letting you know you deserve this love. You are deserving of this love. That's why it's always been waiting for you with open arms. So allow yourself to receive, because this is your home. It has always been your home. For some of you, you might literally be finding out where you want to build your home, or what feels like home to you, or where is your home. So like I said, it might be a country. You might be finding your perfect house, where you will decide to set foundations, to begin a family, or just begin this new chapter of your life. But again, be receptive to it. Don't feel like you're not deserving of this new beautiful beginning, because you are, okay? The only thing that is holding you back from receiving this beautiful new beginning is the belief that you are not deserving of it. So don't resist it. Okay, but now I'm going to move into the other cards. Yes. So these are changes that you can make happen this month if you so desire to do so. And we have 8, the Stag, which is the Strength card in the Rider-Waite's Tarot. And to clarify, we have the 10 of Wands, number 35, the Tower. Okay, so with the Tower being here, this also talks about endings. It talks about drastic and dramatic changes. And so I feel like in the month of July, you will be experiencing, and I feel like you might have already been experiencing, a lot of Tower moments. So things that are falling away, a lot of endings happening. And if so, please know that these things that are falling away are because there were things, situations, or relationships that were not stable in the first place, and that are maybe not up to par to your new standards, or the new standards you will be creating for yourself. I also just get this energy of collapsing. Things are simply collapsing because, like I said, it's time for a clean slate. Maybe you asked for that. Maybe you asked for a rebirth. And universe is giving you that. Is giving you the chance to create your new foundations, because you have the power to do that. This is the Strength card. It's a very strong, determined energy. The Stag is such an elegant creature, and very strong-willed, very wise, and very magical as well. I see the Stag as the king of the forest. This is about building your kingdom and allowing yourself to become the leader of your life. See, oh, I just noticed. See, we have on the shield is actually the World Tree. I see this as becoming the protector and defender of your home. The Stag also reminds me of boundaries, right? This is about you are having the opportunity now to set your boundaries, to create them, to write in and write off what you do and do not want. This is a very warrior type of energy, like a bodyguard. A champion is what I'm getting. This is about being your own champion. I feel like you have something to protect now. You have something to defend. Being a dream, being a vision, being a literal family. If it's like a blood family, or it's like your soul family, there is a purpose here. This feels purposeful. The 10 of Wands can denote an overworking energy, being overworked, being burnt out. It's having gone through a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, and having pushed through all of that. The 10 of Wands does also talk about an energy of needing to push through and of needing to overcome. Because again, whenever the 10 of Wands comes out, it's like this need to push through. It's not without purpose. The reason why you keep pushing through is because you have a goal in mind. You have a vision. You have somewhere you want to be. And so I feel that the change here is in how you show up in a way. It's like, are you going to put walls around yourself and overburden yourself with expectations or with guilt, and close yourself off to the world by drowning in that energy of guilt or expectations? Or I feel this might be some of you guys thinking like, I deserve to be in pain. I deserve to be in lack because it's my punishment. It's what I deserve. I'm getting like this self-punishing kind of energy, and it's like when anybody tries to tell you otherwise, that you deserve better, that you do not deserve to feel in pain, that's when you pull up the walls. That's when you get defensive. And it's this pain that is not allowing you to see reason in a way. And so I feel like this is more about opening yourself to the energy of compassion. Because it's like I was saying, it's like you are this champion here, like this bodyguard, but because you are too busy safeguarding this precious thing, this idea, this mentality, you are not able to fully like enjoy it. So it's like maybe you have a dream, but you keep it to yourself, right? You don't allow yourself to pursue it. You don't allow yourself to make this dream happen because you rather just safeguard it and protect it by not sharing it with anybody, by not even exploring it yourself. This can be a dream, but it can also be representing the self, yourself, by not even allowing yourself to explore more of you. Like you might have only been exploring the dark side of you, your shadow side, which we all have, by the way. Nobody is all just simply love and light. We all have our shadow aspects. And because you've been more hyper aware of that shadow aspect, you haven't allowed yourself to see your light aspect. And you've been very hard on yourself. You've been working so much on this that you haven't allowed yourself to enjoy the other aspects of you. And again, we do have the number 10, and 10 is about endings again. It's about conclusions. So I feel there's an opportunity here of letting go of this self-punishment, of this self-neglect. It doesn't have to be hard for you and difficult for you anymore. You don't have to close yourself away from the world or from your blessings. You don't have to close yourself away from love and what feels like home to you. You are not tainted. So the change you can create is in whatever you are building that is new. What is the foundation you are building it on? Are you building it on pain? Are you building it on mentalities of lack? Are you planning to self-sabotage yourself along the way? So are you purposefully building weak foundations? It's about being blunt, honest with yourself. The stag doesn't play around. The stag tells it like it is. So this stag energy, I also feel it's like a higher being, and it's saying like, I will not let any lower, I don't like using that term, but like lower, let's say lower mentality, if not like lower frequency, enter this safe and sacred space. I will not let anybody build weak or false foundations, because we are building an empire here. Because this space is sacred. This home is sacred. This new beginning, this new world you are building for yourself is sacred. Because it is a part of you. It will be a reflection of you. And it's time for you to start seeing yourself in a more positive and beautiful light, while still accepting those shadow aspects of yourself. So I see here an opportunity to create boundaries, to set your boundaries, to set your standards. Standards and expectations are quite different, you guys. So this is about setting standards. Here is a chance to change the script, to change your mentality, to change the narrative and the tone of your voice. Number 8 is also a working energy, working diligently on something. If you get inspired to start a new project, start a new business venture, we did have the energy of communicate. It's okay to share it with those who you are working with those who might help you in this business venture. Maybe get some advice, get some guidance from professionals or from those who have experience with this. But I feel like with this stag is also about being mindful who you share this information with, who you share your dreams with. Because it's not that somebody might have bad intentions or give you the evil eye, but other people might project their own fears and insecurities onto us, and that might cause us to doubt our own journey and to doubt our decisions. And I feel like this is also about, first doing the work, and once you've done it and completed, then sharing it with others. Because sometimes we can get a little carried away with ourselves, and we share with the whole world, or we share with our community what our plans are. And the moment we do that, it's like we get easily unmotivated, and then we don't put in the work, right? We don't bring these plans into fruition, and then we kind of feel shame over the fact that we said we were going to do something and then we didn't do it. We might feel like we fell through in a way. So this is about, having a plan in your head and then working first on executing that plan. And if you are not able to do it to the fullest or to like 100%, that is okay, you allow yourself to try again or to redo it in a different way. But now you haven't shared it with so many people, and now not so many people are coming in with their two unwanted sense or criticizing or judging you, right? So it's about working on something first, and then if you want to, explaining why you did that or sharing with others what you have done so far. Okay? But lastly, we're going to see what blessings or good news might be coming in for the month of July. So something you can look forward to. We have the Knight of Swords, number 52, the Shepherd. And to clarify, we have Dreamer. Yes, in July, it's okay for you to dream. It's okay for you to be ambitious. It's okay for you to have goals. It's okay for you to dream about a future that is beautiful and peaceful and magical. I don't know, I'm just getting, it's okay to strive for peace, because you deserve to feel that peace, to find that peace. The Knight of Swords does represent a quick energy, something coming in fast. Swords often talk about communication. So some of you might be receiving communication from somebody in specific. If it's not someone, it might be like a job situation, communication from institution. It's possibly something that you've been waiting for or you've been dreaming about. But now you are finally allowing yourself to kind of ground your dreams, start believing in them more, start believing in the possibility of them, and in you doing so allows for this to finally come in. And it's coming in fast for the month of July. And it does feel like peaceful or content communication, like things will work out well. The conversation or communication between you both will be fluent. It will be a pleasant experience is basically what I'm trying to say. Because we also have the dog here, and whenever I see the dog, for me it represents a loyal companion, someone who can possibly become a best friend. So let's say if, I don't know, I just got interview, maybe the person who interviews you then gives you the acceptance, and that same person, you start a bond with them, and they later become your best friend as you start working with them and so on. This might even be representing maybe reconnecting with an old friend, making amends with them. Like I said, maybe you are coming back home, back to your hometown, and you reconnect with an childhood friend. This Knight of Swords is also somebody who is very upfront, very blunt. So if they have something to say, they will say it. And I feel like that's very helpful because it also helps you to ground, bring you back to reality in a way. But it's very helpful because it allows you to see things clear. And so whoever this Knight of Swords is, be it a friend, be it someone from your past or a new person, I feel like They help you find stability in a way. And they also help you with achieving your dreams. It's like they hold you accountable. Like, this is a person that if you choose to share your dreams with them, they will hold you accountable for it. They won't accept any BS excuses. They will be constantly with you, up to date, asking you, have you started on that yet? Like, if you share with them, I want to open a YouTube channel, or I've always dreamed about you opening a YouTube channel, but it's just a dream, it's just a fantasy. They'll be like, no, let's do this. You can. I have a camera. I will lend you my camera. And they will be kind of like nagging you all the time. Like, have you started on it? Have you uploaded your first video? They will be like the first person to subscribe. They will be like your number one supporter. And if they see you lagging, or if they see something that maybe isn't helping you out, they will let you know. Like, I feel this person is very opinionated. So instead of putting you down, this person lifts you up. And their intentions are pure. They're coming from a good space. At least that's how they feel, that their intentions are coming from a good space. For others of you, this might literally be some good news that is coming in, and this good news uplifts you and helps you be more ambitious in regards to your dreams. Like, it feels like an opportunity or a door opens for you, and this hunger for wanting more surfaces through this good news. With this travel here, this person being on the canoe and this fast-moving energy, this might be allowing yourself to like travel and explore. Maybe might not be to like another country in the month of July, but maybe exploring your city, exploring your hometown, visiting new places, visiting new shops, new cafes. I'm just getting this energy of allowing yourself to roam freely. And that kind of helps build courage to maybe in the future venture farther out, to travel to a new country. Okay, but that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought some guidance, some clarity, that it got you a little bit excited for the month of July. If this reading resonated with you, or if you liked it, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you haven't already, then please do subscribe to my channel if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in my website, and the link to my website can be found in the description box down below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye bye!